welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for showing up and being here, and thank you for your supporting emails, and they're really inspiring. They really help us. I mean, that is a karmic. It's karmic gold in our banks when we hear from people how much the products and the practice is helping them and turning around their lives and being a real blessing. It means so much to us, and we've got some really great feedback about this group meditation. So I think we shall continue this, universe and God willing, as long as we can. So thank you. Tell your friends and your neighbors, because when we come together, more of us, and put our minds and hearts together, we generate more just good energy. We create a field. It's a palpable field. And all you scientists out there who would like to help us with the research, what happens when we do this together, that would be a really extraordinary thing to look at. So today we're going to do a little bit briefer meditation, and it's a 30-minute meditation, and it's from Neuroflow. It's 3 tracks that we have. It's 3 or 4 anyway. We're just going to do the first one, and it's Focus, and it's been a favorite of mine. Well, a long time. And we have, before this, we've been doing some of the slower, deeper brainwave states, such as theta and alpha, and maybe we've even gotten to epsilon somewhat on our group meditations, but this is alpha. And when they began to discover brain entrainment and study brain waves, and that there were different waves that the brain manifested during different activities or caused those activities, alpha was the first one that was really explored, and it was considered the super meditation wave, the super learning wave, all this good stuff. And that went on for several years. And then we began to experiment with the lower brain waves. And somehow, and some of that, sometimes alpha gets neglected. But alpha is it's just below beta, and beta is your normal kind of really fast brainwave, kind of monkey mind, running around, multitasking, all this stuff. And alpha is when you really, really get focused. So it makes it a really good track or good brainwave state to meditate by. And let's see. I wanted to read you the description of alpha, very brief, from Anna Wise, one of the pioneers in the whole meditation and brainwave thing. Read her books, check her out online. She was a brilliant woman and really gifted us. So alpha, this is 7.5 hertz to 14 hertz, deep relaxation brainwaves. Alpha brainwaves are present in deep relaxation, lovely daydream, or during light meditation, typically when the eyes are closed. It is an optimal time to program the mind for success, fill up, I think it means to say, with affirmations and creative visualizations. Alpha brainwave states allows access to greater imagination, memory, learning, and concentration. So, so what I'd like to suggest that we do, because not only do we get into these deep meditations where we cease from thinking and body relaxed, and that's kind of a starting point, really. But beyond that, we can move into things where we do really powerful creative thinking, and we seem to get in touch with the inner sage, the inner wisdom, and where we can learn about what we're working on, or about our lives, our relations, whatever things that might hold us back from being all that we possibly can be. So what I'd like to suggest is, for the first 15 minutes, let's just focus on doing the traditional meditation, in that relaxing your mind. You can just count to 5 backwards and go 5, relax, 4, relax, 3, relax, and just feel your whole body and your muscles beginning to get in that state. And then when the thoughts come up, just say thank you, let it go, and keep on coming back to center. So after about 15 minutes, once we've achieved that state, I'd like to suggest that we ask the question: is there anything in my life that I should be doing? Is there that I'm not doing? Is there anything in my life that I should be releasing? Is there anything that I need to heal from? And please, in my prayers, I say, and please be clear, because as you know, I'm kind of dense, and you have to be very specific and clear to me, or I'll might miss it. So let's just do that, about 15 minutes of the traditional, and then just say that prayer to your, to who you pray to, or the great mystery, that second person connection with the divine. It says, is there anything that I'm neglecting, that I need to work on, that I need to do or not do? Okay. So without further ado, we'll see you. Well, I'll see you on the other side of this. And oh yes, and Heidi is reminding me, yes, use your headphones. Okay. You can still meditate without them, but it'll be much more effective and powerful if you put your headphones or new generation earbuds. They're very good also. Okay, so Vanessa, we're ready. Well, welcome back, everyone. And that was track Focus from our collection called Neuroflow. And we don't talk about these a lot. Sometimes, we produced a lot of tracks over the years, and we have these hidden gems that we kind of think about. But anyway, it was a very beautiful experience for me. Thank you for being here with us. And, we, again, are in this time of worldwide disruption. and fear and quaking and shaking as we go through this time of pandemic. And and in our country, the United States, we're getting ready to kind of open things up again, which is kind of it's kind of scary. I'm not sure if it's right yet, but and I think sometimes we can get, I don't know, we can get upset or we can get angry about the sacrifices that we have to make in the isolation. Um, and boy, we sure took a lot of things for granted, didn't we? Back before this thing hit. But I think one thing that helps me is that when you put on your mask, or you don't do things that you normally would like to do in order to stay safe. Well, it's not just you're staying safe for. It's an act of service and concern for others. So if you're a young person, go, hey, I'll get sick, probably won't do anything. It won't be that bad. It's true, possibly, but you're also doing it to protect the weaker, our elders and our children, and those of us who are ill. So when remember that what we're here to do is to be of service to others, and that's all the great traditions get back to, that we are here to serve. That's in Buddhism, the bodhisattva vow, someone who's achieved liberation, achieved enlightenment, but sticks around to help the rest of us get there, to eliminate needless and ignorant suffering that doesn't have to happen. Some suffering is noble, some suffering is good, and it's a part of the journey, and can make us wiser and more compassionate. But unnecessary or ignorant suffering is not great. So you think about that as an act of service, and think about your life as an act of service. And I realize that kind of developmentally, we have to get through primary narcissism, that it's just about me and getting my needs met. And when that is taken into adult life, it becomes really pathological. It's all about me, me, me. And we have some excellent examples of that on international front. And I won't say any names, but it becomes a disease. It becomes hurtful and harmful. And what the data shows and experience shows, that the one thing that can guarantee moving to these higher levels of development, where we have more capacity for more compassion and more care and deeper service to others, is through meditation and practice. So whether you're deciding to avoid some normal thing that you would like to do, or it's putting on your mask, or going through this, or just being overall grumpy about the restrictions that are put on us. But remember, it's not just about you individually or about me, it's about others. And remember, the choices that you make in your life, once you figure out that that happiness is not something that you can grab at as an end of itself, happiness is a byproduct of finding a meaningful life and having a life of service, no matter what it is. If it's a public role, or as a musician, or a writer, or a thinker, or a doctor, or a nurse, or a parent, or a good uncle, or whatever the roles you've been given in life. Remember, it's not about you. And when we work on ourselves, and we develop the discipline and the practice to meditate every day, sure, a lot of times what gets us to the party is our own individual suffering. I'm depressed, this, that, or the other. But as we move on, we realize that what I'm doing, I'm meditating for all sentient beings. Like the story that I mentioned that I heard recently in an interview that I did. There's a Zen master speaking. He talked about, I think it was a Vietnamese Zen master, and the question was, why do you meditate? And the student said, well, so I can be enlightened. Not good, not enough. And he would ask the questions again until finally the response was, for all beings. That's good. So remember that we're doing this for others. So whether it's working out, doing your exercise, physical exercise to keep your body strong and vital so that you can be of service, or doing meditation, the internal work, so that you can wake up to your deepest realization of who and what you really are, what we all are at the deepest level, or to improve your ability to function, your skillfulness, your focus, all of that. Uh, it's in order to be of service. And if you haven't quite found your path yet, that's okay. But if you're on the road to find out, that's what's important, as Cat Stevens sung so many years ago. So remember that that's why we do it. And I think that certainly helps me when I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like meditating today. I don't feel like going and what I'm doing. Well, it's not just about you, John, is it? No, it isn't. So that gets me there. And then sometimes, yeah, I can't wait to meditate, and I'm just really joyful about being able to exercise and do the things that we do. Also, I think it affects what kind of books do you read. Are you reading, or what kind of books do you listen to? I listen to a lot of audiobooks these days. Or what show are you going to watch on TV? Is it, and why are you doing it? Is it just basically garbage and a distraction, or is it something that will inform you to make you better? And I know there's a place for comedy, and there's a place for just getting away and experiencing a different part of the universe and different perspectives as enjoyment and renewal and having fun. That's all good. But even that is in the service of what we're here and the work we're here to do. So in this time of great disruption, and none of us are really sure what it's going to look like on the other end, but hopefully some good will come out of this, and we'll realize that we're all in this together, and it's only by cooperation and the care for all of us, and a politics that realize that everyone matters. And let's figure out how to do that in the best way, and not just human beings, but all beings. And I think this project, this time of WeAwake that we've been doing every day is in that direction. And so I think that grounds it in a noble cause and good energy and love and joy, and a hope that we can become better, and that we can do better, and that we all become the butterflies that we are born to be, and that we don't die caterpillars. So that's why we do the work. And thank you so much for being here. And I do look forward to meditating together like this. It's really an extraordinary experience for me. So thank you for blessing me with your energy and your presence. And from all of us here at WeAwake, much love and deep respect. Thank you.